Melissa and welcome back to my channel. Happy, I don't even know what day I'm going to be uploading this, but happy March to you all. This is going to be my March faves and fails. March went so fast. I feel like February was so long to get through, which is weird because it's the shortest month, but then March went so incredibly fast. But anyway, let's get to some faves and fails. Unfortunately, this month I do have some fails. I'm going to get started with those because I like to end on a good note. I'm sure you guys have seen all over YouTube, there's tons of reviews on hard candy stuff. So I made my way to Walmart, which I don't go to Walmart very often. I don't buy from them very often, but since hard candy is exclusive to them, I wanted to pick up some of the new items that they have. And there really is so much new stuff that they're carrying right now. And I don't know if some stuff really is new, like now new, or if it just has packaging on it that says it's new and it came out like a couple months ago. I don't know. But there was so much stuff in my Walmart that said it was new, so I wanted to try some of the things out. The first thing that I picked up was the Hard Candy Glamoflauge Invisible Camouflage Foundation. So it looks like this. So this is their foundation. And I want to say this was about $7 or $8. Now, with drugstore foundations, you guys know you can't try it on in the store, so you're trying to match your shade based on the bottle or whatnot. So this was actually the lightest shade that they sell, and it was 930, number 930. And I was in Walmart with my husband, and I'm like holding them up to my neck, and I'm like, does this match me? Does this match me? Does this match me? And he said that this one did. The next one up was incredibly pink, and then it got really dark after that. So this was kind of the one that in the store we both said that this would match me the best. And it does actually kind of color match me. It is a little light for me, but it's also not super light. Like, I'm friends with some people that have really, really light skin, and this being the lightest shade, I don't know if it would work for them, to be honest. But anyway, some benefits of this product. It has a pump, which is really awesome. Drugstore foundations very rarely have a pump, so it's really nice that it do. The problem, this foundation was horrible on my skin. I don't know what was going on, but it just, within moments, just looked really terrible on me, and I would do whatever I could. There's the color right there, so you can see really light. And I'm not sure if it's going to do it on my skin, but I believe this is supposed to be like a cream to powder type finish, and it just like pilled up on my face. Like, you know how like a sweater pills? Like, that's what it did, like on my chin, around my nose, my forehead. And I know that those are like my oily zones, but it even happened in like other areas of my face where it just kind of had a weird texture to it. I tried setting it and it still did that. I tried not setting it. I tried blending it with a beauty blender, with my fingers, with a brush, like anything like that. And it just, the finish on it was just not good on my skin. I just did not like it. I also found too that one pump is a huge amount. I know normally they try to, with a pump, like give you the amount that you're supposed to have, but one pump of this was like excessive on my face. So be mindful of that. This may work for you. This may not have just worked with my skin, maybe the primers I was using underneath it, but I tried all different things, and I may, if I can find my receipt, try to bring this back because it just like was terrible, which is a shame, but it just didn't work out. My next fail is also from Hard Candy, which I feel really bad about, but they do have some great products in the line. These just things didn't work for me. Okay, so I also picked up the Hard Candy Fierce Effects Daring Lip Glosses. I got 2 of them. They look like this, and this top one here is called 972 Plum Diva, and the bottom one here is 965. Yeah, 965 Knockout Punch. I am actually wearing Knockout Punch on my lips today. So when I first got these, this was like the first thing that I tore into on the ride home as I was opening it. Certain things. One, this has a brush applicator, okay? I hate lip glosses with brush applicators. I just find that they're really hard to apply. I would rather have a doe foot. I just find doe foots to be a lot easier. Brush applicators, they just, I feel like they get everywhere. I get like streaky application, and that was exactly what happened with this. The application of this is really streaky. It's a really pretty color. That's it right there, but like I said, I also have it on my lips right now. The application was really streaky. I found it really hard to kind of get into my Cupid's bow with this. It was just like really, just because of the brush, kind of difficult to get. I'm looking at my side mirror. Just really kind of difficult to get into there. And not only that, but when I was able to get into there, I got these like weird lines because it wasn't an even application. So then I'd have to like blot it with my finger or a tissue. Then I lost the color. It's just been like a battle with these. Like, they're not easy to wear. And I don't know about you guys, but I hate fussy like lip products. Like, I just want to put a lip product on and not have to worry about it. I know you have to reapply them because you eat, you drink, you talk, whatever, but I don't want things that are pain in the butt during application, and this was to me. So this is Knockout Punch, yeah, Knockout Punch, which is on my lips, and it's a shame because this is a beautiful color, and maybe a doe foot applicator would be different, but I'm just not sure. So the other one, Plum Diva, I'll swatch that one for you. That's like a purpley color, but it's the same thing. It's a really pretty purple. That's it right up top there. It's a very thick formula. This isn't like a gloss that you would wear over something because it is really thick and really opaque, and I feel it on my lips, and I just don't like that. It does have a little bit of a minty sensation, so I'm guessing it's a little bit of a plumping effect to it because those tend to have that. But the color, I mean, I just applied a thick coat of this before I started filming, which was not very long ago, and the color's already starting to wear down on me. It's not as bright as it was when I first put it on, so it doesn't have a really great lasting power. The formula is really thick, the application's kind of annoying, so it's just not a good product for me. It just didn't work. So these are something that I wish I would have passed on. I didn't need these, and I shouldn't have gotten them because they just don't quite work out for me, but at least I gave it a shot. So those are the Hard Candy Fierce Effects. So those are my other fails. Okay. Wipe my hand clean. Onto some faves. I did have some things that really stuck out for me this month, and I'm gonna start with foundation because I had two really big hits with foundation this month. I picked these up pretty much together, and they're the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, which is recently new to the drugstore, and the Revlon Colorstay, which is like a staple. Like, everybody loves this. I don't know why I never tried it before, but I used the whipped one and I really liked that, so I decided to try this one because I ran out of my whipped one. I love both of these. I have the shade 115 Ivory in the Maybelline one, and I have the shade, what shade are you? 180 Sand Beige in the Revlon one. And I have the one that's normal to dry skin. I think they also have an oily skin one in these. Both of these are really great, and they're kind of interchangeable for me. They both give me really great coverage. I would say it's probably a medium coverage. You know, they're hiding my imperfections. They go on really well, blend nicely, great skin color matches for me. They last a long time, so they're kind of interchangeable. I love both of these, absolute favorites for my month, and I'm so glad that I picked the two of them up. Okay, moving on. Some other things I've really been loving, two kind of bronzer type products. The first is the NYX Powder Blush in the shade Taupe. And this is super hard to find, I know. I don't even remember when, I think I ordered mine off of the NYX website actually, because I don't even think Ulta has it. But it's like a taupey brown shade, and again, if you guys watch other YouTubers, I'm sure you've seen this before. This is a beautiful contour shade because it's not orangey, and what it does, I just use this like right there to carve out those cheekbones because it gives a natural shadow to the face, unlike something that's a little bit more bronzy or a little bit more orange that kind of sticks out a little bit. This gives like a natural shadow hollow there that's going to chisel out those cheekbones. I also use it just a little dusting down the sides of my nose, again to give that natural shadow, just because it's that kind of color. And this is really inexpensive. Mine broke, my lid broke, but I taped it. So definitely been loving that, reaching for that constantly this month. Constantly. Who says that? I'm reaching for it constantly this month. Bronzer I've been loving. So like I said, I take the NYX and I just chisel out right here, but I like to warm up the rest of my face as well because I'm a pale girl. And I've been using TheBalm's Bahama Mama. I love this. I may have even featured this before, but I just want you guys to see kind of the difference in tone here. Can you see the difference that this is like a grayer almost type color and this is a warm? I'm hoping my lights aren't all kinds of crazy, but this is like a grayer type taupe color. This is a warmer kind of brown color, but this works really great as a contour as well. But I've just been using it to bronze up my forehead, a little bit on the neck and stuff, just to kind of give warmth and some life back into my pale skin. So definitely been loving that. I have two cheek products I want to mention too that are faves of mine. This is another balm product. It's the Instain Blush in the shade, oh Melissa, you had to pick one you can't say. Toile? I'm gonna put it down below for you. There it is right there. Toile. I know. Okay, so here's the color. Scary, right? Like, it looks so intimidating. But guess what? I have this on my cheeks today. It's beautiful. It looks super like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do with that? Like, it's the strawberry kind of color, but my goodness, this blends out so beautifully on the cheeks, and this baby ain't moving all day. This is a fabulous formula where it just lasts all day on you. It's a really pretty color. If this color doesn't speak to you, check out the rest of the line. They have really cute packaging, really awesome, like very versatile shade range from like plummy type blushes to coral to like this kind of strawberry color. But I like to apply this, let me just grab it. I use a large stipple brush. This is my Sigma F50, and I legit just like boop boop, I tap it on my hand or my wrist and then just tap it onto my cheeks, and it's not as intimidating on the face. I know it looks super scary in the packaging, but it is not that scary on the face, and I absolutely love this color, love the formula. Along the lines of that, I also, and I may have featured this before, I can't really remember, but this is the Cargo Blush in the shade Maui, and this is a cream blush, so it looks like this. Now this one's a really super creamy. That's it right there. Again, looks a little scary sometimes when you put it on, but when you shear these babies out, super duper pretty. I'm just kind of shearing it out for you here. I love to just take that and just do like 2 dots on my cheek, then take the small e.l.f. stipple brush and blend it out, and it's so pretty. That's it a little bit more sheared out for you up top there. Sorry, my hand is like all kinds of swatched up. I don't know where my wipes are right now. But definitely been loving this. Again, has really great staying power on it. Blends out really easily, really pretty color. They have a couple of other colors in this too. So definitely been liking that. And I think I may have talked about that before in a fave, but definitely been loving it. Okay, moving on to eyebrows. You guys know eyebrows are like a struggle for me because of the color of them. They're really dark, and I don't remember if I talked about this in my last video. So I think I filmed it, but I think I edited it out. Ooh. So I would just want to mention it again. This is not a eyebrow product, but it's what I've been using. It's the NYX Gel Liner in the shade Dark Brown. So I have incredibly dark eyebrows, and I've talked about this before. I battle between a brown, which ends up have like red undertones to it, which looks ridiculous, or black, which ends up looking like I have like Sharpie brows. So this is a really nice dark brown color, and it's just been working for me. I really like to kind of just fill in some empty space up at the top and then just extend my tail a little bit, and I find that this is really blending in nicely with the natural colors of my eyebrows. So I know this isn't an eyebrow product, and I know that NYX just released ones, but I had gotten this before they did. So I might check out the ones that they released, the pomades that they released, and see if they have something similar to this color that I can use. But this will probably last me an incredibly long time because I don't do a lot of filling in because I have pretty thick eyebrows to begin with. But I just use this actually with a small angle brush. This is just one that I had around, and I just like I said, I just have a little bit of area kind of up in here, extend my tail, and the same thing in here instead of my tail. So definitely been loving that. Okay, moving on, 2 more products to mention. This is a mascara. This is Physicians Formula, and I have no idea the name of it. Oh, Sexy Booster Vava Voom Volume Mascara, because the name get any longer. It's in this really sassy packaging with this red bright red and this black lace trim on it with this little stiletto high heel on it. I had purchased this a while ago and it kind of just fell under my radar, but lately I've been trying to work through products and I saw it, so I've been grabbing it a little bit more. So I've just been grabbing it and I do really like it. I have this as my mascara today. Can you guys see it? Can you see it? And it's got this short little wand with these short little bristles. Let me turn my light, will that be better? Okay, so you can probably barely even see the bristles on there, but it, right, this is like my setup. Okay, it really grabs my lashes, extends them up. It really does a great job. And I find that it does kind of lengthen them, voluminizes them. It has a vanilla scent to it, which is kind of nice because some mascaras smell gross, but it's got a really nice scent to it. It's a little bit of a drier formula. It's not super wet, but I've definitely been liking what this does for my lashes. And even the wand is kind of nice to just touch on the lower lashes as well. So definitely been liking that. And I have this in black. I don't think it comes in anything else, and I can't remember if it's waterproof or not. Okay, final product is a brush. Now, this came in my BoxyCharm, I think it was in February, and I remember watching a lot of people open their BoxyCharms and opening this box and being like, what do I do with this? This is the Modern Minerals You Are Gorgeous, and I should have figured out what kind of brush it is. But it's this little guy, okay? So it's not quite a pencil brush because it's not pointed like most pencil brushes you can see are pointed. This is rounded at the top. And I know a lot of people were like, what is this good for? Like, what do I do? I have been loving this. I've been reaching for this brush so much, and I do a lot with it. Well, not a lot, but I do things with it. Wow, I've been using it to get into the crease here and not give a cut crease, but give a blended, harder crease. Does that make sense? Like, not like a big fluffy brush. I do like a matte color on the in the crease with like a fluffy brush, but then I take this to just kind of carve out a little bit into that crease, and it's perfect for getting into there. I also like to take it and then just kind of do the outer corner. Like, you can really just get in there like that, and it's perfect for the lower lash line, just to kind of smoke it out a little bit under there in one shot. So definitely been loving this. So I think I told you guys everything that's pretty much on my face. I have the Instain Blush. I have the Revlon Colorstay as my foundation. The bronzer is on. The one thing I didn't mention is my eyes, and it's actually, this is gonna be a teaser for a video coming up, is I have on my eyes the Maybelline The Blush Nudes, which is new out in the stores. So I will be doing a love it, like it, or leave it on this product. I've been testing it out for like the past week and a half. I wanted to use it today again, but I'm not featuring it in this because I'm not telling you whether I love it or like it or left it or should have left it at the drugstore. It's not a favorite fail of mine just quite yet, but stay tuned for a review on that product. And that wraps it up for this month's faves and fails. I hope you guys like this video. If you like faves and fails, give this video a giant thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, please do so. Leave your comments down below on what you are loving or hating this month. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!